Redistribution connected EIGRP with the DMVPN issue. This is actually a very popular problem right now with the DMVPN. Most of the people preparation for the CCIE and even CCNP, they facing this problem. This problem happens when we have a DMVPN tunnel, GRE, and work fine, everything fine. Now we need to redistribution the network from the hub or from the spoke. Then this problem, it will be really big problem for you. What happened? What going on when I do redistribution connected in EIGRP and even in another protocol as well? But the very popular one, especially when we work with the Cisco, is EIGRP. It will be the #1 problem with the DMVPN. Before to show you the issue, I'm gonna show you here what my lab requirement, or we can do that lab as well. I have here spoke or 3 router in front of you, ISP and hub and spoke. All the series router is 7200. You can find it here. This image is iOS, no IOU or no any else. It's very simple lab. And the iOS I use it here is a 15 something, so you can use, I mean, it's iOS is very simple to get it. And the spoke here IP 200.1.1.122/30, and also as well the ISP here you can see, and the hub here 200.1.1.1. This IP is very important. Consider the multicast source or multicast resource from the DMVPN tunnel. Then the tunnel I will gonna do 10.10.10.2 in the spoke and 10.10.10.1 in the hub. Okay, the configuration here, before to do anything, you have to make an IP, you have to configure the IP, get it done, everything IP, ping is work. From the spoke to the hub should be ping is work. How? You have to do the static route with the ISP, that guy. So you can see the static route here between the spoke goes as a gateway, the ISP as well, and the hub as a gateway to the ISP. Perfect. After when you do that, make sure the connectivity is there. Ping from spoke to the hub, ping from the hub to spoke, work fine, get it done. Then after that you have to think, or you have to start about to thinking about the DMVPN tunnel. Perfect. Now once when I have a ping, everything fine, I will start to do the tunnel configuration. You can see the tunnel configuration here. For the hub I start first. I put it the interface tunnel 0, then I put it IP address 10.10.10.1. This is the configure here. IP NHRP authentication. You can use the tunnel without authentication, also work. And IP NHRP map multicast dynamic. This command is really very important if you need to turn on the IGP protocol like EIGRP or OSPF, because all those protocols use multicast way when send the updating between them. Perfect. Then IP NHRP network, whatever, any number here, then you have to select what your source. Remember my source, which is case the problem later on. So my source fast Ethernet 0/0. Okay, my destination here, I will select the GRE protocol and multi-point, which is mean any destination I can deal with. Perfect. Then the spoke here is very important thing to do, the 3-point. #1, of course, you have to put it IP authentication. If you use there, you have to put it the same authentication key. Then the 3-point is very important. You have to make sure the mapping between the private IP 10.10.10.1, as you know, then NBMA, non-broadcast multi-access, or you can say the public IP 200.1.1.1.2. Remember, both those IPs is from our boss or our hub. Perfect. Then after that, you have to say who is the multicast owner as well, which is 200.1.1.1.2, which is same our IP hub or our hub IPs. Then after that, you have to make sure this IP, not the tunnel IP. Anything with the multicast, you have to remember this is, you have to put it the IP address for NBMA or a public IP. Then after that, of course, network ID to get the NHRP work. Then don't forget the IP for NH server or next hub server, which is 10.10.10.1, which is the IP address or the private IP address for the hub. Then of course you have to put it the tunnel source or tunnel destination or tunnel mode, which is GRE multi-point. You can change the GRE multi-point and you can put it the destination will be this guy or the hub. This they call DMVPN static. Okay, this is not our issue. I think or supposed to know the idea or the basic configuration for the DMVPN. This is not our subject. Our subject is to more focusing about the redistribution connected with the EIGRP issue. Now, after to configure all those things, remember, I will start to configure the EIGRP from this part. I put it my session or the owner for the EIGRP establishing connection is my tunnel IP. You can see 10.10.10.2 for that guy, for that spoke. Then the another side as well, you can see 10.10.10.2. How about 100 and how about this comment? Okay, 100, 100, 100. This is a loop back here. I can mention here. This is 100, 100, 100, 100. This is LO0 or loopback 0 in this guy in the hub. Then I have another IP as well in F0/1 or F1/1 over here. The IP address, it is 1.1.1.1. Okay, this is the IP for the F0/1. This is sorry, for F1/1. Okay, so 100 100 I already put it here in EIGRP, so 100 100 is go through the tunnel without any problem here. The bigger problem here or our issue when I do a redistribution connected here, these comments will be affected to my network. We will see. I have a EIGRP right now and I have a tunnel configure here, and I will show you the configuration here, and this is the commands all in front of you. Now my session or my tunnel from spoke to the hub is work fine with the EIGRP and is get it done. Now all the traffic, it will be transferred from this tunnel or from this virtual tunnel through the DMVPN technology. Perfect. Now the hub need to advertisements in new network like this 100. So he put it that 100 inside the EIGRP domain, and this 100 is smoothly go to the spoke without any problem. Perfect. Now I have a new network in the hub, let's say loopback 1.1.1.1. I need this guy to advertisement EIGRP, not to put it here. I just put it redistribution connected because this guy is considered connected to me. I am a hub here. Now, when I do redistribution connected, mean the 111, it will be already inside the EIGRP domain. Perfect. Now, 111 is supposed to go without any problem where in a spoke and everything fine. But when I say redistribution connected, this guy will be go to EIGRP domain, and this guy as well to go to the EIGRP domain. Wait a minute. This guy, I mean this interface, it is F0/0, which is my source in EIGRP, which is my source in tunnel, which is my source in tunnel. That's why EIGRP, they have a big confuse right now. They say, I established the EIGRP adjacency through the tunnel 0. But right now, you or the EIGRP will find another source which is F0/0. So the EIGRP have a big confuse. They say, oh, okay, I will stop the tunnel right now and I establish my adjacency with the F0/0. Then if after a few seconds, they say EIGRP, oh, okay, I will change my adjacency or I will change my established connection. I don't use F0/0 anymore. I will use the tunnel. Then they keep flapping from here and here, from here and here. The message or the popular message I will show you here in front of you, which is most of the people saw this message in the configuration part in CCNP and even CCIE preparation. You can see that message in the hub. That message is really killing me. It is really have a lot of problem. You can see now the tunnel is down. Now the tunnel in new adjacency. So we have a bigger problem here. Why? It's just from redistribution connected. So this tutorials is only for this part, redistribution connected EIGRP with the DMVPN. Now, when you know the problem, when you identify the problem, now how to fix the problem? How can I fix my problem here? So I can go to the hub here. Okay, in order to fix this problem, you have to go to the hub and manipulation or play with the commands redistribution connected. You can make a route map and redistribution connected and ignore the F0/0 over here, because again, F0/0 here, he will play with or fighting with the establishing connection IGRP with the tunnel 0. That's why be careful from the redistribution connected. Let me show you the problem here. Again, the message here is really a big issue in DMVPN. How, or if you see that message here and flapping the message in front of you, you have to think about the redistribution connected with the EIGRP. Remember, this message is not only in the hub will be appear, it's also will be appear where inside the spoke as well. You can see the spoke is it try to readjacency with the EIGRP session, then after that flapping to go or attempt it to do the connection with another side, then after that will be mismatch. Now what I do here, I can do here config t do show run EIGRP or section EIGRP. You can see here the big problem or the all the case this problem, it is actually is a redistribution connected. I need to play with that guy, so I can do router EIGRP. Then after that I can say redistribution connected, but now redistribution connected with the route map. You can say route map F0 F00, for example. Okay, so now in F00 or the route map F00, you have to make sure this one will be ignore the F0/0. How to do that? Exit route map F00, just now I created. I will say deny here and deny 10. I will say match interface F0/0. You can see now I say deny in that route map. Then I can see after that what? Permit. Remember I changed the number here. Then I just say permit here. Yes, F0/0 permit 20. Okay, so now my route map, it will be really work fine. Why? Because I will say deny F0/0, then permit another interface else. Good. And this already joined with what? Joined with the redistribution connected here. Let me check it out. Show run section EIGRP. You can see here connected with the condition here. Please redistribution every connected, but please follow and get it done the route map F0/0, which is mean deny or ignore F0/0. You can see there is no trouble message here. Everything fine. Show DMVPN. You can see the DMVPN is work fine. So everything fine right now. I can check the result inside the spoke. So I just go to spoke over here. So show IP route. You can see here the network 111, which is mean the 111, the F1/1 just now. And also the 100 is the IP address for the interface F or loopback 0/0, sorry. So both of them, the network is came. You can check as well here or in the hub show IP interface brief. You can see the 111 is considered 1/1 F1/1, and the loopback 100 is for the loopback 0. From this lab, you know where is the problem with the redistribution connected EIGRP with the DMVPN, and we know that the solution for this problem. Remember, the solution is go ahead with the redistribution connected, no problem, but remember this redistribution connected should be always with the condition, which is ignore the source for the tunnel, which is in our case here or in our lab, it is F0/0 inside the hub router. Thank you so much. See you later with another session.